Hey guys, Josh here, and today I thought I'd bring you a comparison video. It's going to be over something I've been wanting to get my hands on for quite some time now. It's the eHobby Anime Color version G1 Galvatron. Now, probably about 3 months ago, I did a review on the original G1 Galvatron, and I expressed how much I absolutely love this guy. As far as the character, he's one of my top 3 favorite characters of all time, the other one being Jinrai and Six Shot. As far as the toy goes, this is probably one of my favorite G1 Transformers of all time. I mean, the guy's just a really solid figure. It has electronics, he's Galvatron, so again, I love the character, and he's got a ton of articulation, and this is one of the first figures that Hasbro Takara actually made on their own, and they didn't rip off from some company named Diaclone or Microchange or Toy Box or one of those guys. So very cool figure, very cool character. Like I said, just comes with a ton of stuff, and it's one that made me really want this guy. If there's another version of a G1 Galvatron, I mean, they can come out with this guy in pink. I don't care. I'd want to buy that as well. But I expressed in that video how much I really wanted this guy. I just never could find him for a very fair price that I was willing to pay. Well, one of my subscribers, Punk Wiley, so if you know him on YouTube, his YouTube name is Punk Wiley, go tell him thank you, message him thank you. He'll probably be in the comments. So big thank you to him. He got this guy for me, mint in box, but he messaged me probably about 3 or 2 months ago whenever I did the video, and I told him I wasn't going to be have any money for it until like after Christmas, so he actually held on to it for me and then still sold it to me for that same price that we had agreed upon, which I thought was a really nice gesture, and thank you very much, because if it wasn't for you, man, I wouldn't be able to have this, and this is one of those things that I can't express enough how much I absolutely love this guy. Now, like I said, it was mint and seal, or not seal box, but it was mint and box, and he also threw in a little freebie for me, so not really sure. Well, I know who the character is, it's Hot Rod, but I'm not really sure, is it Classics or something like that? I really don't know. Or Universe, I mean, there's so many names now. But really cool with that. Now, I wanted to kind of show you the comparisons. As far as, the obvious, I mean, there are different colors here. The feet, black here, where those are gray, and then you have the chrome pieces, and that one's, red. He also comes with this little matrix, which is die-cast metal in the little chain. Now, he did warn me, and it's something to keep a heads up on as well if you're wanting to get this guy. He said, if you set it on there, it'll be fine, but if you're going to play with it, make sure you take this off, just because the Decepticon logo on this guy is tamper-graphed on, and it's going to end up scratching that. So, apparently some people have done that, so I'm going to put it to the side. As far as this guy, he came with a lot more stickers. For on this one, it looks like he just came with, the leg, and there's a couple things up here, and I'll show you all that. Now, the main thing that's kind of the biggest difference between these guys, besides the color, is, the head molding is a little bit different. It's all in the eyes. If you see this guy, he's kind of got, a little bit wider eyes, so you see that. Or I guess let me light him up real quick. So you can kind of see that he's got a little bit wider eyes. Now, I don't know if this was someone just trying to be funny in the factory or something like that, because this is supposed to, be Japanese version and stuff like that. And he's voiced by, when we'll go over the voices, by the guy that did the original Megatron and Galvatron voices for the Japanese series. That guy has recently passed away, so the value in this is probably going to start going up a little bit. I believe that's the exact same guy, so if I'm wrong, someone can correct me, but that's pretty awesome. And then you can see this guy, what else am I talking about? You see the eyes there. It's, I'll just do that so you can kind of see a little side by side. I don't know what the purpose of that was, and you can see that his little goatee is painted here. So other than that, I don't think there's nothing else different. So go ahead and set these guys back up here so you can kind of see them side by side. Now, it comes with pretty much all the same accessories with the gun and the little cannon over here to the side. As you can see, that this is purple, and they changed that color as well. Also with the top section, and and the treads here. Now, one thing that I wanted to point out, and this could be completely different on every one of these things, so it's just something that I'm able to compare these two. These are the only two G1 figures that I have that are Galvatron, so this is what I'm going by. On the original, it has a lot more sparkle in it, if you can see that. So whenever I grab this guy, as you can see that he doesn't even have half the amount, so you can kind of see that. Again, this can go in here, and vice versa, so it really doesn't matter. So if you're looking on eBay and all you're missing is this little cannon piece, then they both fit. They're interchangeable. But that was just something that I thought I'd mentioned. I don't know if they're all like that, but worth bringing up. Still does have the switch back here that you can switch back and forth. Still has the trigger. I'm not going to do the transformation on camera just because of the fact that I've already done it. And you can go watch that video if you want. But let's go ahead and get into the next mode. Oh, a couple of comparisons real quick. Just in case you don't care about the transformation, it's very simple, but you want to see a couple of comparisons. There is his Nemesis, Rodimus Prime, which is one of the crappiest Transformers. And it's weird how these guys both came out. You know, you have the leaders here, and one is just huge, and he's great articulation. This guy, he can move his arms there, and that's it. So, better articulated figure, and even better looking too. You have Hot Rod, so he's not displayed much in the movie, and then he turns into Prime, and you see him all through season 3. And it didn't really make a whole lot of sense that this was a better, figure than this one. But anyways, we'll move on. There you have Cyclonus. So all these guys kind of match up just fine, and then there is Scourge or Scourge, whichever way you want to call them. So let's go ahead and get into, we're going to skip the gun mode because it's not that important, it's kind of boring anyway, and we'll go straight to his cannon mode. Alright, before we get into the cannon mode, something I wanted to mention. The original G1 gun came in black, same exact gun for the eHobby version, but it was molded in gray. Just in case you guys are looking online, you're trying to figure out which gun goes for this, you're just missing that, hopefully that'll be able to help you out. Just going to mention it again, the original came with a purple holder to where the eHobby version came with a gray one. Now take a look at the cannons. As far as this gun, and just kind of give you guys a little bit of a 360, you can kind of see where the stickers kind of start to shine here, to where this guy's missing a little bit, but again, they wanted to make this a little bit more anime accurate. And kind of give you just a little 360 here. And I'm probably getting a new background into next week, so hopefully that'll look cool and I won't have this little gap right here. Right now, as far as the electronics or sounds go, on the original, I'm going to play those. You have 3 different ones. My one's alright. My one's annoying. And this is probably my favorite one out of them. And that's pretty much all he can do. Now, on the eHobby version, he does have the 3 stitch, or not stitches, but switches. He has this version. And it just makes that one noise for whenever you push it. You go to the middle, makes a transforming sound, and then whenever you come all the way to the right, or all the way whichever way, he actually makes 5 different phrases in his Japanese voice, which I'm not going to be able to understand, but he does use the word transform in there, and I assume that he's telling the Decepticons to transform. So here all 5 of them are. Alright, so there's all 5 of them, so really cool. Like, again, I believe that is the original Japanese voice actor, so which makes this piece really, really cool now. Still love the original, but I'm glad I have both of them. Like I said, as far as G1 Galvatron, they could come out with pink, yellow, with polka dots and whatever, and I'd still buy the thing. So there you go. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. I do have quite a bit of stuff coming in for next week, or it should get here today. I do have the Fans Project Motormaster, so that's going to be able to complete that. I'm going to do that in one video, and then in a separate video, I'm going to end up putting him into his combined Minosaur mode. The other things coming in, I have Masterpiece Smokescreen. I also have the Mastermind Creations Fortis, which is basically the Predacon Headstrong, and I believe Monday is coming in the NECA Ed 209 from the Robocop series, along with a couple other Gundams, which I'm assuming those things are just lost at sea or something. Whenever they get in, I'll end up putting that together and I'll do a review on that. But just kind of a look at a few things that are going to be coming up soon. Also, whenever I get Voyager Whirl and also the Deluxe Hasbro Scoop, I'll end up doing a review on those. So kind of give you guys a heads up on what's going on next week. And thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later, and have a good day.